Do you remember when we started beginning to realise, and I make no bones about the fact, and I'm apologising daily for the fact that I didn't realise before the result came in, just how bad it would impact upon some people. It was that lovely lady in Chester, wasn't it? Do you remember a couple of years ago? A German lady rang us from Chester. She was the widow of a GP, and she'd lived here pretty much all of her adult life. And the morning after the referendum result came in, dog excrement was smeared upon her door, and she was told to go home, and she rang us in a state of high emotion. I should have mentioned, I told you at the time, I was in touch with her after that, and she was in a better place. But that was the first moment where you thought, whoa, hang on a minute. All right, I understand some of the arguments, I know what was going on, but I kind of forgot about the people. All of the people involved in this were faceless. If you were to ring me and tell me that you voted to leave the European Union because of immigration, I'd say who, and you'd either tell me something about the building trade and you not being able to get jobs anymore because of 18 Polish people sleeping on a single bunk bed, or you'd sort of talk to me oddly. An awful lot of people talk to me about Muslims. Like, why are you leaving the European Union? Because my daughter's school has got a prayer room. Pardon? That kind of... Whenever we got to actual real people, it was odd, wasn't it, how the tone changed. And then people started ringing up to say to me, oh no, my colleagues say they don't mean me. They were celebrating at work. And I said, but I don't know what my future holds now. I've lived here for 20 years. I've worked alongside you for 15, and you voted to throw my future into turmoil. And they said, oh no, you'll be all right. We don't mean you. And it was quite hard to get through those skulls, those extremely thick skulls. The idea that you did mean me. You meant all of us. You know that nurse that's looking after your mum? Yeah, her. You know that doctor who's treating your children? Yeah, him. You know that Polish pickup driver who rescued your car when it broke down? Him. Yeah, you did. You meant him. You know the little Italian girl in your daughter's class at school? You meant her and her mum and her dad. All of them you meant. Your French chiropractor, yeah, her. You meant her as well. All of them. French, German, Italian, Polish, Romanian, Spanish, Portuguese. I could go on, but I'd probably make a mistake. And today they learn, it appears, that if they've lived here for 5 years or more, then you can pay for the privilege of carrying on teaching our children and driving our delivery trucks and treating our elderly parents and running our trains and writing our... you see what I mean? You can pay. You can stay in your home, guys. Congratulations. You can stay in your own home that you've bought with money that you earned and taxes that you paid. You can stay in your own home. Congratulations. You can stay, but you'd have to just pay us 65 quid. You can carry on wiping the backsides of geriatric patients in old people's homes, but you're going to have to pay us 65 quid for the privilege. Congratulations, dudes. You can stay. It's great. As long as you've been here 5 years. I don't know yet what the deal is if you've been here for 4 years and 364 days when the axe falls. I don't know what the deal is if you've been here for 20 years, but you spent last year back in Padua looking after your elderly grandmother. Or maybe you went travelling, spending money that you earned working perhaps as a nurse in a British hospital. But congratulations, you can stay in your home that you own if you pay us 65 quid. Oh, well, I didn't mean you. I didn't mean you. Yeah, you did. You didn't realise, and you ignored people like me. But you did mean him, and you did mean her, and you did mean your children's classmates, and you did mean your nurse, and you did mean your teacher, and you did mean your doctor, and you did mean your driver. Every single one of them you meant. But congratulations, 3.8 million of you. You can stay as long as you pay. As long as you pay. As long as you pay. And that's why I'm not minded this morning to suggest that 65 quid isn't really a large sum of money. Because the idea that you have now been told this morning that you can stay in your own home, in the only home that your children have ever known, you can stay in the job that you do and pay taxes at the same level as everybody else in the business. You can do this, you can do that, you can stay, as long as you pay. And that, I think, is really gross, really grim, and very, very sad.